Hi guys, welcome back. Playing in my classic habit planner. Move that out the way. In my layout that I made, it looks like this. Hopefully we'll plan a couple today. And I posted like 2 weeks in one video because again, the editing is such a struggle for me. I make the videos and I like decorating them. That's fun and easy. And then I have to like get upstairs and like do something with it. And I don't. So they just sit there and I'm like, what's the point? I'm trying, guys. So, comment down below if you have any like color suggestions. Again, I'm trying to plan these a couple weeks in advance because that seems to help me like stay on top of it as far as like editing. It gets me in like a little bit more of a routine. So let's do that. I don't know the order that is happening here. Ow! Don't do that. So like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So this is 1 week. We'll do like 1 week at a time. So hopefully I will edit and do 1 week in one video this time. Okay, editing me here. And yeah, I'm just cutting up these so they're the right shape for the classic habit planner. And for the 19th, I'm going to use Life is a Party sticker book. So while I do that, let's hopefully find some Bible study that I did this week. Actually, they should start coming from like the week before if I'm editing on time so I can get it out prior to that. This one, again, is not going to do that, but soon we should get there. But the first little Bible study section that I'm going to talk about is Psalm 34:14, and it says, "Turn away from evil and do good. Search for peace and work to maintain it." And I think everybody, obviously, you turn away from evil. That's like basic, and do good. Awesome, everybody. And then search for peace. So it's not just something that's like easy. Peace seems like it should be easy, I guess, to a lot of us, but it's not always easy. You have to search for it, and you have to work to maintain it. And I always remember this sermon that I heard where they said be peacemakers, not peacekeepers. So we're to make peace. We have to work to maintain it, not just keep the peace, because that's not a true peace. That's just like facade that we're pretending is peace, but it's not peace if you're just peacekeeping, because all of those tensions are bubbling up underneath. So we have to work to maintain it and find true solutions, not just keeping the peace. Okay, and then another verse that I found that stuck out to me this week was from Mark 2:27. Yeah. Then Jesus said to them, "The Sabbath was made to meet the needs of the people, and not people to meet the requirements of the Sabbath. So the Son of Man is Lord even over the Sabbath." Which, like, one, obviously Jesus is God. He is overall. He made the rules. He gets to decide how they're used. But also, it's a good reminder that the Sabbath was made to meet the needs of the people. Like, we need Sabbath because people, like, biologically, just spiritually, all of that need rest. It was made to meet the need. It was made to help people, not just like another rule. And most rules that God gave us, all of them probably, they just don't have like factual evidence, I guess, for all of them, but like they were made to meet the needs of people. Those rules are there to help us. They're not just to fence us in. They were made to meet the needs of people. Like, God set up all of these rules to help people, to get them to where they need to be, which is with Him. So we're not made just to sit in a box and like have rules after rule after rule after rule. We have rules because it gets us to where we need to be with Him. And I just think that's a really good reminder. Oh, and here on the 20th, we're doing, I started out and I was going to use Oasis Avengers because I was doing like the alphabetical order thing, but then that did not work with the pink and purple squares that I have because they were all like pink, or like peach and blue colors, and I was like, that's not gonna look as good. So I switched to the Live Creatively sticker book, which is what I'm doing here. Okay, let's keep going. And the next verse I did Mark 3:27. Jesus says, "Let me illustrate this further. Who is powerful enough to enter the house of a strong man like Satan and plunder his goods? Only someone even stronger, someone who could tie him up and then plunder his house." And here, Jesus is talking to the Pharisees who just basically accused him of being Satan or being like with Satan because he was casting out demons. And Jesus is like, that doesn't make any sense. If I was with Satan, why would I be fighting Satan? Because then our team would obviously be losing. But which I guess it is losing. But Jesus here saying, who is powerful enough to fight someone so strong as Satan? Satan is obviously strong, but someone even stronger than that is going to come in and plunder his house, take everything he has. So like, it's just awesome that that is what God is going to do. Like, I wouldn't say Satan owns his house, but like, he's kind of renting Earth out, you know, like he's allowed to roam freely and make whatever decisions he wants, and then in the end, God will come and take everything, take all of us, so we can be with Him. And that's just really awesome, I guess. Oh, and 21st, I use household. It's like a whole bunch of little like household icons and words, and I just use them like very literally for this planner spread. It's cool, I guess. And then let's do another verse while we keep doing that. This part, very aggravating. Sorry, not another verse, but very aggravating. I really want paper where I can like move the stickers again, because that sticker was starting to come up, so I couldn't put that wash bottle underneath those words where I wanted it to be. But because the stickers were not cooperating. So I really want sticker, like paper that is like not as like matte almost, like it's more like laminated, but like still able to like print on it well. Not laminated, because that would be too much, but like it's just got a little surface that the stickers can peel off a little bit easier. So again, if you have any suggestions, that would be great. I just ordered some new paper, but I think it's like the same brand, just thicker, so you can't see through it as well, which is another problem, but one problem at a time, I guess. So we're going to use household. Now for the 22nd, I'm going to use the Homebody sticker book. Yeah. So now let's get to another verse again, for real this time. Psalm 37:4. Take delight in the Lord, and He will give you your heart's desires. That's just really beautiful because God gives us what we desire. Which obviously can be taken out of context. I feel like sometimes we almost want too much out of it because, like, obviously, wouldn't it be great if I had everything that I desired? But that's a if then, like, if you take delight in the Lord kind of thing, then He will give you your heart's desires. But at that point, what your heart desires is the Lord and the things that He desires. So you're just getting more of God and more of the things that He wants for your life, which are awesome and things that will help you and whatever. and all that, but we have to be careful that we're not like saying like, if I love God, then He's gonna give me Ferraris, because no Ferraris for most people. Oh, and I just realized I said homebody, but again, those colors did not work with this like bright pink and bright purple, so I changed out the sticker book, and this is, what is it, Choose Happy, I believe? No, it's Happy Quotes, so fun sticker book, I like it. Okay, let's keep going in the same psalm, Psalm 37, 7. Be still in the presence of the Lord and wait patiently for Him to act. Don't worry about evil people who prosper or fret about their wicked schemes. And it's just a good reminder that to be still in His presence. Not just being still, but being still in His presence. So we need to be still and not like move with just productivity for the sake of productivity or whatever, but we're waiting in His presence. So we're waiting for when He says to go. We're waiting patiently for Him to act. Not even for us to act, for Him to act. So we're waiting for Him to do it. So we just wait here and let God do all the heavy lifting. And then we don't need to worry about the evil people who prosper or their schemes, because God is walking in front of us and He's going to take care of protecting us. And then their problems are not our problems. We are not the judge. We're not the one who gets to take care of all their problems. That's for them. We gotta worry about ourselves and what we're doing. And sometimes I think we like to see justice for these things, but God's justice and our justice are not the same. And literally thank God for that, because I don't know that I would want to be judged for the things that I'm doing also. Here we're using Happy Illustrations, which if you're like a long time subscriber, then this is my second Happy Illustrations book, because I just love these stickers. They're so cute, pretty, all the things, and I used the entire sticker book. I used up, which is really like, I think like the only one that I've entirely used up so far, but I was really excited to use it all up, and now I got another one because I used it all up and I really wanted more. Okay, and while I finish this page, let's do the last psalm that I got out of this one, Psalm 37:8. And he says, "Stop being angry, turn from your rage, do not lose your temper, it only leads to harm." And obviously that's just a good reminder to not lose our tempers, because we rarely act rationally and logically and like kindly, gently when we're angry. And there are things that it's okay to be angry about, but when we act in anger most of the time, it only leads to harm, harming like the relationship with that person, harming our relationship with God, harming like physical harm, any of those things. And yeah, those are not things that we want. We don't need more harm. So just stop being angry. Easy as that, you know? Obviously that was sarcasm, because it's not easy to just stop being angry. But we can work towards turning from a rage. It's something that I've been working on. We can just work on turning from our rage. And when we turn from something, we turn toward something. And that something that we're turning toward is Jesus, because He has the power to pull us back. yeah, so here, the 24th, I'm going to use Happy Bloom sticker book. These are really big stickers, but we fit them in some spots, and I really like these stickers. I guess where, but I think this is the one that it looks a little too clumpy, but we get better at using the big stickers. But the first time we do something is always a little bit more work to make it look right. And then now for the 25th, the last day of this week of daily pages that I'm going to do, I'm going to use glitter paint, sticker book, and decorate, obviously. Yeah, so I'll do probably one more little verse, and it's from Exodus 20, no, it was on the 27th. Sorry, Exodus 5:11 and 12. Then the Lord asked Moses, "Who makes a person's mouth? Who decides whether people speak or do not speak, hear or do not hear, see or do not see? Is it not I, the Lord? Now go, I will be with you as you speak, and I will instruct you in what to say." So here he's talking to Moses. He's telling Moses to go tell Pharaoh and go tell the Israelites that like they're gonna come out of Egypt, to let them go. He's like, "I don't think I want to do that, God. I'm not very good at speaking." Apparently, there's been some like theories that he had like a lisp or something, and God was like, "I literally am the God that can make you talk. I created mouths. I created ears to hear. I created eyes to see. I can do all of these things. Can you trust me with this? And I will give you the exact words that you need to say, everything." But Moses is still scared, and right after that 13 he pleads with God again and says, "Please send someone else." So then God like kind of implements plan B and sends Aaron. But like it's just a good reminder, like God is the God who created every single thing. In all of these things, I think we act like Moses and we're like, "God, I don't think I can do this." But like God is asking us to obey. Not necessarily to do it, but to obey his power. He is doing all of these things. We just have to remember that he is the creator and capable of doing all these things through us. Yeah, so that's where that is. Again, I kind of went backwards and stuff. That was from January 27th, the Bible study thing that I learned, but I went way further back because I already did the ones from last week, and I didn't have a lot because now we're in like Exodus and the beginning Leviticus, and I just have gotten less like meaningful verses from those, but like recently. Not to say that we can't get meaningful verses from them, but sometimes the Bible just doesn't speak to you at that moment, and that's okay because we just keep reading it until we die. Then we stop learning, and we get to be with God. But yeah, I think that's the end of this video. So if you like the video, please hit the like, subscribe, notification bell, all the things. Oh, I also used a little bit of Planner Basics to like highlight that. Comment down below, questions, comments, anything, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks. Bye.